Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 4/13/2023. Today I'd like to talk about reflections. There was kind of an experiment, if you want to call it that, done a while back. They had a bunch of people on one side of the lake, and they had these little mirrors, and they were flickering them, and they were reflecting the sun. You know. Now the observer on the other side of the lake, while he was looking at it, he didn't see all the mirrors reflecting the sun, because some of the mirrors were at his field of vision. Okay, because it wasn't reflecting it directly toward him. All right. So he didn't see that. He didn't see that mirror reflected, so it was like it wasn't even there. But the other ones that were reflecting, that was in the sight path that the observer was looking at, he could see. When you're driving down a road, the asphalt has these little crystals or something in it that reflects the light. You can only see it at a certain time of day and on a certain, in a certain time of year too. Sometimes in the middle of the day at 12 noon, you can see it, especially in the summertime. But you don't see all of them. There's probably millions of them down there, but you don't see all of them. You just see a few here and there. A few reflections that are reflecting the sun toward your eye, into your vision. So you don't see all of them, you just see some of them. Your field of vision is limited on what you can see. When you're looking at a plane up in the sky, that's also a good example too, because that reflects the sun, but not all the time. Okay? When you see it during the daytime, you see that good reflection on the side of that plane because the angle's just right, and then all of a sudden the sunlight's gone and you just see this white object continuing on its path in the sky. And you probably see it 4 or 5 times up in the sky. Right? Yeah. See, that's amazing, I think. When you're out on a boat, or just observing on an ocean, and you're seeing all the reflections when the sun's going away from you, creating this spectacular view of the sun going away on the flat, level water, because water seeks its own level. That only can be done on a flat, level ground. You can't get the sun going away from you in a reflection like that on a spinning wet ball. It'd be impossible. Absolutely impossible. Or it would be impossible to see the sun reflecting off the clouds when it's going away. Another impossibility that could never happen on a globe. A spinning wet ball, shall we say, in space. When this tremendous speed traversing through the universe, going from everywhere you want with level water as still as glass in the morning. Looks beautiful, reflecting the mountains behind you, reflecting the sun and creating these spectacular colors. But you see now, your field of vision also has a problem seeing the little spectacular sun going away with the sun reflecting off of the tips of the little waves or whatever you want to call them on the lake. You don't see all of them. You just see a few of them here and there because the reflection isn't directly at you. Okay? Your field of sight doesn't see that. Okay? There's something else that's supposedly up there that shines as a bright sky the entire time. That's right. You could actually even time it. Yes. NASA is nice enough to tell you when that fake ISS is going to traverse across the state. And you can see that bright light go along the entire state. And you can also see it from coast to coast. That's right. You can see that bright light from coast to coast. But yet if I see a plane and I see the reflection coming off of the sun, I only see it reflect off the sun a couple of times, maybe 4 or 5 times. But no, on the fake ISS, yes, we can see it traverse the whole length of the country as a bright light, like a star. Wow. So many proofs that we live on a flat stationary land. So many, and not one shred of evidence that any globies have been able to give us. Except bullshit. Stuff that NASA gives them. Fake pictures of nonsense. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos. Let me be a part of your life.